Yo, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the quick sample tool in a way that I just think is the most effective, and you can create your own samples, create your own audio, throw it into this and then play it. If I can get my keyboard up, play it on your keyboard and make some super awesome sounds. So this is the example I'm going to share with you today. It's a track that I created for a brand. They are called Lish Spirits. I was actually looking to see if I've got a bottle next to me, but I'll use this water bottle instead. Literally, the popping cork sound of the top of their bottle sounded so cool because it's like a premium vodka. It's a brand in Sweden. And I sampled it in their warehouse over in Sweden and turned it into a keyboard sound and then wrote this entire song with it. So I'm just going to give you like a quick preview of the track, and then we'll go into exactly how you can create your own sampler just here. And this sounds super awesome. This is super easy. Anybody that's just starting out with Logic Pro X will be able to do this. So bear with me. Let's just have a little bit of a play. So it's this section here. I've actually got samples. You can hear the bottles there. Don't know if you heard them in the background, but it's also the vocals, the voices of the actual team. I did an interview with all the team that worked there, and then used this amazing plugin called Life, and it chops it up. You can hear all those little bits you can hear is actually the team of the family that own the vodka company. And you can hear the bottle there as well. Anyway, this isn't a tutorial on how to do this particular song. It's just a tutorial on how to use this sampler, and this is in Logic Pro X. This is Q Sampler, Quick Sampler. You can find it. Let me show you exactly where you can find it in Sampler here, and it's just this one. I always use the single sampler. There are some good cases of using the multi. The difference between the two is the multi sampler. You can add different samples to different keys and then trigger them at the same time. So you might want to have different sounds for each note of the piano, etc. Maybe I'll do another tutorial on that another day, but my favorite one to use, honestly, is the single sampler. So let's open that up. Another way you can search for it now is just literally typing it in as well, which is great. I love that we've now got that feature. So here it is. Drag and drop. You literally just get a file from Finder, drag it into this top space here. I've already got one in, and there's two things it will do. One is it will automatically chop and find that intro, that like first hit. So if you click and drag here, you can change where that sample begins and where it starts. And then at the top here, you can also then add a fade, and you can see what it does there to add a fade to the beginning. So that depends on how quick you want that attack to be. So from that point onwards, what else is there? There's a final thing. Oh yes, and then the root key. So when I did the bottle pop, it was in a certain tone when I did it anyway. So what it will do is automatically attune it to the piano according to that key, which I think is incredible that it does that. So it's said that it's an A sharp in the second octave, and it's put it up 41 cents. So it was slightly out of tune as well to a piano. So it's tuned it for me as well, which is even more incredible. So now I can play that on a keyboard, and a C is a C, a D is a D, etc., which is great. Let's just show you what that sounds like. It's good fun. So if I actually find the sound, so if I play an A sharp here, that is what the bottle actually sounded like in the boom, boom, in the warehouse. Very fun. And then you can just play that like a piano. So this is what I kind of came up with. I've bounced it out as well so you can hear it with all the effects. Oh, overload. Crikey me. Haven't had that for a while. It's a new Mac. Such a good sound. And then by the time you've mixed it and got that like beefy sound to it as well, you know, it does just sound great. So let's just hear that again in context. think this end of the section shows that in bigger context as well with the drop. There you go. That's it in context. You can add, what I love doing is adding more layers to it. So by the end there of the track, you can hear that it's got more layers of synths, more layers of everything. It just sounds huge, but it just adds a real fun little element. So if you're working with an artist, if you're working on a particular track or a soundtrack for a film, anything at all, consider whether or not there's something you can sample. I was actually just working with this brand called Shift recently. This is the second video they've been accidentally put into. It's a deodorant company, and there's so many cool like sounds you can get out of their containers. So I've been sampling it, thinking like, let's just use the actual product. That's the easiest way I find to use it. Quick sampler. So there you go. Let me know in the comments below if you would like me to do anything about the multi-sampler. I might do something anyway, but is it as fun? I do not know. There's probably more important things to show you, but let me know in the comments. Maybe you'll feel differently. A very quick one as well. I'm helping producers to get higher paying, more consistent work with more serious artists at the moment. If, like myself, you went through, or you're going through a period at the moment where it's not quite reliable, maybe you're working another job on the side, maybe you've always dreamt of like, I don't know, buying whatever you want. I've just bought a couple of Airbnbs recently, and it's all been through music production. I even bought a bus once and put a music studio into it. I have done a lot of stuff off the back of music production, and I want other people to live the life they want to live as well. There's plenty of work out there for everyone, so I'm helping coach people get to that level for the full year. So if you're interested, I've created a little video explaining exactly what you get, templates, sales scripts, like the whole thing, all the stuff that's really annoying. I've made it really easy. You can just literally copy how I do it, start making some decent, serious money. Until next time, take care.